Now, the most live, local talk with Live from the state capitol with Fred Dicker. Fred is the state editor for the New York Post and the political analyst for Channel 6 News. Fred's show comes to you live every Monday through Friday from the New York Post Media Center located on the third floor of the state capitol. Now, Fred Dicker on Talk 1300.
For I meet politicians and grafters by the score, killers plain and fancy, it's really quite a bore. Oh, a newspaper man needs such interesting people. He wallows in corruption, crime, and gore. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, city desk, hold the press, extra, extra, read all about it. It's a mess, meets the test, yes, a newspaper
This
man
is
needs
F.U. Dicker coming to you live from the state capitol. It's a privilege for all of you to be with me here this evening. Before I bring on Randy Credico and George Marlin, I'm pleased to welcome back to the show after a long absence, Governor Andrew Cuomo. Top of the morning to you too, Governor. How was your weekend? My weekend, it was great. I went hunting with my assault rifle and killed a buck. It was tough. In fact, it took me 10 bullets to kill that deer. It was the deer's body, but it was my choice. I'm sorry, Governor, but before we go any further, we have a very insistent caller on the line, and I better take him now. Terry from Rhinebeck, what's going on? What's on your mind?
It is now 9:45 in the evening. There is really no logical reason why we should have to be here, because it's a vampire show. Not only are we driving a stake through the heart of democracy right now, we are also driving a stake through the heart of those families who really were counting on us. We should be working in the light of day, not at the time when only the vampires are roaming the halls of Albany.
Man, how did that guy get elected? All right, one more caller quickly before we get to the governor. Let's bring on Ruben from the Bronx. Ruben, you're on with FU. Get to the point.
I'm supposed to be the Boricua Platanal. So, you know, so because I'm the only Boricua that go. I am Senator Reverend Ruben Diaz, and this is what you should know. Thank you very much.
Hilarious. Well, I'm sorry, Governor. No more interruptions. No one is going to come between us anymore. Andrew, who would have ever thought that you and I would have the top 2 selling books on the New York Times bestseller list? My book, which was originally titled An Albany Love Story, you inspired me to change to Killing Cuomo, and your book, 50 Shades of Governing. Andrew, you get surprisingly personal in your book. Let's now make this even more personal between us. I have a question for you. If you were stuck on a deserted island and could eat only one thing, would you choose Sandra Lee's world-famous cottage cheese lasagna or your mother's brioche? Ooh, your mother is not gonna like that answer. Or will Josh Velasco, did I say that out loud? I meant an anonymous senior Republican senator. Because according to your pollster, New Yorkers love Mama Cuomo's brioche. Moving on. In your book, you discuss your scheming to get rid of DiNapoli, Silver, Skello, Schneiderman. I mean, who's left? Who would you be willing to partner with to run this great state? What? Lee Zeldin? I don't know about that. Well, this is the perfect time to announce that the winners are in from my recent Fred Dicker Talk 1300 Dance Video Contest. But before we play the videos, I understand that you have 2 very important announcements you want to make. What? You're approving hydrofracking and repealing the SAFE Act? Governor, I have a very important question for you. Andrew, we've had our ups and downs. Our bromance has run hot and cold at times, but things are great again. So, Boo, will you marry me? What? Another woman? Who would dare come between? Oh, no, she didn't. far better. Well, anyways, here are the winners from my recent Fred Dicker Talk 1300 Dance Video Contest. Sen will come to order. I ask everyone rise. Please recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In the absence of clergy, I'll ask everyone to please bow your heads in a moment of silence. It is an honor to do the Republican rebuttal here at the LCA show. I have been very excited, really wired up. Oh wait, not like that. As part of the Senate Majority Coalition Sharing Agreement, I'll be telling the first half of these jokes, and Senator David Valesky will be telling the rest. You know, the coalition with the IDC has actually worked out fairly well, and Senator David Carlucci and I are really looking forward to finally being old enough to drink at our own fundraisers. Speaking of partying, I heard Mayor Bloomberg had a very successful Memorial Day weekend, knocking the hamburgers out of people's hands. So Ed Cox is writing an autobiography That may answer the question, what does Ambien look like in book form? So tonight is the 113th anniversary of the LCA show. Thank you to everyone for your generosity. It's important to note here tonight is the first anniversary of the Vito Lopez settlement agreement. That the money raised tonight is for nothing but charity. It will not be used for legal fees, not for your hush funds, and not for your bribes. It's for charity. We are hoping to match, or should I say replace, the $103,000 we raised last year. You know, this isn't an easy job being senator. Every one of us in office have a handful of constituents who have lost every last marble. You know, the tinfoil hat crowd, they spend their days locked in their closets they're wearing their aluminum foil hats, trying to obtain some special connection to another galaxy. I want to read you a real letter from one of my constituents that was sent to one of my Senate colleagues. This is a real letter. Dear Senator, I must tell you that Senator Zeldin belongs to Hell's Angel gang. Be careful. FBI know. They're watching him. Laval may step down and let Zeldin run for his seat. I believe they tried to kill me when I was at hospital, thanks to Governor Cuomo. I will tell ADA handling my case and U.S. Attorney. I figured it out. Cuomo has come after me 7 times, to be exact. I have the evidence too. They will not get away with it. I have proof. Giuliani got involved 2 years ago. I have copies of correspondence. You be careful before they get you involved in their corruption and you get indicted with them. I care about you. But I must also say that New York State also has some great constituents. People who had and continue to have a great impact on culture around the world. And I'd like to take this opportunity to sing you a little song inspired by one of Long Island's and New York's most famous constituents. Is he really playing that? This kid's good. It's 6 o'clock on a Tuesday. The regular lobbyists shuffle in, and they ask for a bill and put bread in my till for a race that I'm gonna win. Now Dean at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me more staff for free. And he's talking to Shelley, who's up to his belly in scandals and controversy. Sing me a song, I'm the senator. Sing me a song tonight. 'Cause someday I might be a congressman if I get enough votes from the right. Well, Steve Katz is smoking the crazy weed. The assemblymen slowly get bent. And Vito is sitting right next to me, making moves on his interns again. I say, Greg Ball, this session's like torture. Liz Kruger is talking all night. I'm not in the mood for a lecture or a thank you. We all can decide. Now Andy is practicing politics. The White House is his to lose. Get along or he'll kill, he gets a thrill, holding summits for yogurt and booze. Well, Samson's a real estate fraudulist. Malcolm tried buying a party line. And they're talking to Shirley, their stories are squirrely. I wonder who's next to resign. Oh, la la da di da. La di di da. Sing me a song, I'm the senator. Sing me a song tonight. 'Cause someday I might be a congressman if I get enough votes from the right. It's a pretty good crowd for a Tuesday. Ed Cox, he gives me a smile. 'Cause he knows it ain't me Preet's been coming to see. It's been Senate Dem after Senate Dem after Senate Dem for a while. Yes, Albany again is like a carnival. Everyone is walking around in fear. And they come to my door with questions galore. Like, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la-da-da-di-di-da. All right, sing the words if you know them. Sing me a song, I'm the senator. Sing me a song tonight.